This is the $110 million mega mansion that Sylvester Stallone proudly called the house that Rocky built. So, how did it end up sitting on the market for over a year, only to be snatched up by Adele for nearly half the price? Stick around, because this is the inside story of the deal, and the one thing Adele absolutely refused to buy the house without. In the ultra-exclusive, guard-gated community of North Beverly Park, where billionaires and Hollywood royalty hide away, Sylvester Stallone decided to build his masterpiece. This isn't just any neighborhood. We're talking about a place where your neighbors are people like Denzel Washington, Eddie Murphy, and Mark Wahlberg. Here, on a massive 3.5-acre lot, at the end of a long, private driveway, Stallone created his dream home after buying the land back in 1994. He brought in Richard Landry, an architect famously known as the King of the Mega Mansion, to bring his vision to life. The result? A sprawling, nearly 21,000-square-foot Mediterranean-style estate. For Stallone, this was more than just a house. It was a monument to his success. It was the physical proof of the grit and determination that took him from an unknown actor to a global icon. He even called it the house that Rocky built, and for good reason. Inside, it was filled with memorabilia from his career, a testament to the legacy of his most famous character. In January 2021, Stallone decided it was time to move on, listing his palace for a jaw-dropping $110 million. The price tag was as bold as the man himself, making it one of the most expensive celebrity homes to ever hit the Los Angeles market. The world watched, wondering which titan of industry or A-list star would claim this iconic piece of real estate. But a buyer didn't come. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. The $110 million mansion just sat there. In the high-stakes world of luxury real estate, a listing that lingers can lose its shine. The initial buzz wore off, and the market seemed to be sending a clear message. The price was way too high. Stallone's mansion was magnificent, no doubt, but it was also intensely him. It was custom-built to his exact tastes, packed with features uniquely Stallone. From a dedicated cigar room with a specialized air filtration system to a memorabilia room filled with collectibles from his films. While incredible, that kind of personal touch can sometimes make it tough for a new buyer to see themselves in the space. By the summer of 2021, it was time for a price cut. Stallone's team slashed the asking price to $85 million. Still, nothing. By October, the price dropped again, this time to $80 million. That's a massive $30 million haircut from the original price, signaling that Stallone was ready to make a deal. And yet, the palace remained unsold. For over a year, the house that Rocky built was in an underdog fight of its own. Then, in early 2022, an unexpected contender stepped into the ring. Not a real estate mogul, but a global music superstar, Adele. Known for her powerful ballads, she was also turning out to be a surprisingly shrewd real estate investor. She saw an opportunity, and she wasn't about to pay the sticker price. Adele entered the negotiations and pulled off something amazing. She managed to buy the property for just $58 million. Let that sink in. From an original ask of $110 million, that's a nearly 50% discount. The deal made headlines everywhere and cemented Adele's reputation as a seriously savvy negotiator. Stallone, ready to start his new life in Florida, finally accepted the offer, and the sale closed in February 2022. But the price isn't even the most fascinating part of this story. During the talks, Adele had one very specific, non-negotiable demand. Stallone planned to take his iconic, life-sized bronze statue of Rocky Balboa, which stood triumphantly by the pool, with him. For Sly, it was a personal reminder of the character that defined his career. But Adele, a huge fan of the Rocky movies, had other ideas. As Stallone himself later told it, Adele laid down the law. She basically told him, That's a no deal. That's gonna blow the whole deal. She wanted the statue. It wasn't just a piece of bronze to her. It was a piece of movie history and the soul of the house. Faced with losing the sale, Stallone relented. The Rocky statue would stay, a permanent fixture watching over its new owner. Interestingly, another Rocky statue was inside the memorabilia room, which was removed, but the poolside champion sealed the deal. So, what did Adele get for her $58 million? After passing through the gates of North Beverly Park, you head up a long, winding driveway that guarantees total privacy. The property itself is over 3.5 acres of manicured grounds, with breathtaking views of the canyons and the city below. The main residence is a Mediterranean masterpiece. You walk into a massive two-story foyer that flows into a formal living room lined with arched French doors, opening onto huge stone terraces. The house was clearly built for entertaining. It has an elegant formal dining room and a gourmet chef's kitchen with 2 giant islands. But the real showstoppers are the custom amenities. There's a professional-grade movie theater, a custom bar room perfect for parties, and, of course, the famous cigar room with its own air filtration system. The main house has 6 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms, but the primary suite is a sanctuary in itself. It includes a sauna, a steam room, and a private office with a terrace. In addition to the main house, there's a 2-story, 2-bedroom guest house added by Richard Landry, offering visitors their own private retreat. Finally, we step outside to the heart of the story. The backyard is like a private park, with a huge lawn and a putting green. The centerpiece is the stunning infinity pool that appears to spill into the canyon. And right there, at the edge of the pool, stands the champ himself, the bronze statue of Rocky Balboa, arm raised in victory. This is the statue that became the unlikely deal-maker, the one piece of the property Adele knew she had to have. Adele didn't just buy a house, she bought a canvas. Almost as soon as the deal closed, reports surfaced that she was planning a massive renovation. And we're not talking about a fresh coat of paint. Adele began a complete gut renovation, tearing the mansion down to its studs. Photos revealed that the entire second story of the main house had been removed, indicating she intended to completely reimagine the space from the ground up to fit her own style. While Stallone's mansion was a monument to his career, Adele's new home would be a sanctuary for her and her family. But through all the demolition, 2 key features were left untouched: that gorgeous infinity pool and the iconic Rocky statue standing guard beside it. Adele was erasing the past to build her future, but she made sure to preserve the one piece of history that mattered most to her. And what did the home's creator think? Stallone gave his full approval. In an interview, he said of Adele's project, "I like what she's doing. She's making it gorgeous." It was a gracious passing of the torch from one icon to another. The story of this Beverly Park mansion is more than just a real estate deal. It's a fascinating tale of a home built as a symbol of one star's success, its struggle in a tough market, and its ultimate rebirth in the hands of another. From a $110 million ask to a $58 million steal, the deal was a masterclass in negotiation. And right in the middle of it all is that unforgettable detail of the Rocky statue, the one condition that sealed the deal and proved that even in the world of 9-figure real estate, sometimes a little bit of fandom is the most valuable asset of all.